Welcome back to Investor Gossip. My name is Anissa. Again, I am your host. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 things that you will need in order to begin your investment journey in cryptocurrency. Now, investing in cryptocurrency is no different, in my opinion, than investing in anything else. It takes skill, preparation, and execution. Those are the most important things. In cryptocurrency, we're going to talk about just a few things that makes this asset class a little bit different from a lot of other asset classes. Number 1, be patient, okay? Be extremely patient with yourself. A lot of times, people that enter into this asset class have never invested in anything else. This is their first time investing in anything. So a lot of times there's a bit of a learning curve, okay? So be kind with yourself, take your time, realize that this is something new that you are learning, and make sure you take a lot of notes. Number 2, execution. Execution is the most important thing when you're starting anything new, because you can retain all the information that you want, but if you aren't executing anything, then it's almost pointless to even keep moving further, you know? Execution is extremely important to me just because when I first got started in cryptocurrency, I found myself analyzing the data a whole lot, maybe more than I probably should have. I was not confident in my decision making, and I really didn't know what was a good investment. But really the only way to figure that out is to put skin in the game, okay? That is the only way that you're going to figure that part out. The third thing that you will need to start your cryptocurrency investing journey is going to be a trusted exchange. Now, in my previous videos, I talked about 3 exchanges that I personally use and I personally recommend for beginners who are just now getting started in cryptocurrency. The first one would be Coinbase. Coinbase is everywhere. They've done a lot of marketing in the past year to get their name out there. I've seen them in sports. I've seen them in commercials. I've seen celebrities talk about it. And I've even seen video ads in between videos on YouTube. Another one that is really big, very user-friendly is Crypto.com. Crypto.com is really user-friendly. Recently, they have stepped up their marketing as well. They've brought on a lot of new users. The interface is very easy to use. I find it very user-friendly, and I strongly recommend it for beginners. The third exchange is going to be Binance. Now, Binance is probably going to be my least favorite of the 3, but it is very user-friendly. Their interface, very beginner friendly. It's not, you don't get overwhelmed. They don't have as many tokens or projects, as I like to call them, as the other 2 exchanges that I just mentioned, but it is very user friendly. And there are 2 differences with Binance, okay? You have Binance USA and you have what we call in the community OG Binance. OG Binance got banned in the United States, and they came out with a different exchange called Binance US that is available for citizens here in the United States. Now, that one is also really good. It's a very good exchange. You know, like I said, I recommend all 3 of them. Binance is just my least favorite just because they don't have as many projects on there as the other ones. I hold cryptos on all 3 of the exchanges that I just told you about. Those were the 3 that I got started with. I actually got started with Binance, but all 3 are really good exchanges. There are links in the description box for all of these. So all you have to do is click on them and you go ahead and join and start your journey. Okay. Number 4, you need a place to store your cryptocurrency once you purchase it. That is extremely important. Very important. Now, there are 2 ways that you can store it. Well, 3 ways that you can store it. We're going to talk about 2-ish. Well, you have your wallet. Now, a wallet is nothing different than a wallet that you would have in your pocket or in your purse. The only difference is this wallet is going to be digital, and which means that it's not tangible. You can't touch it with your fingers. It's all going to be on the internet, okay? Now, with these digital wallets, a lot of times people like to keep their cryptocurrency on the exchange. That is a form of a wallet. You'll have an address where people can send cryptocurrency from one wallet to another. And you also have access to send that money to what we call a ledger. Well, those funds, you have access to send those funds to a ledger, okay? That is a different type of wallet. That is what we call an external wallet. That one is a lot more secure than a hot wallet, or well, they call the other one a cold wallet. So I don't know if it'll be called a hot wallet. But anyway, it's on the exchanges. So like I said, you purchase cryptocurrency, where you invest in cryptocurrency, and you store it on what they call their wallet on the exchange. But you also can take that currency and move it to another exchange. So let's just say if I purchase something on Coinbase and I don't want it on Coinbase, I want to move it over to Binance. I can take that, as long as I have the wallet address that corresponds with the currency that I have, I can move that currency over to the other wallet, as long as I have the address right, okay? Now, that is the less secure of the two wallets, just because a lot of people know that hackers have gotten really, really, really clever. So that wallet actually can be broken into. Now, I personally have never had a wallet broken into, and I've kept thousands of dollars on these exchanges. But I also know that it is also something that I have to be aware of. So I want to let you all know that that is something that you should be aware of as well. Now, the Ledger, I left a link in the description box for the Ledger. A lot of people like to keep their, especially if you have a high value of cryptocurrency, you have a large amount, a lot of people like to keep it on an external ledger. Now, there are pros and cons to having a ledger. I like having a ledger just because there's no temptation to sell my crypto because it's on a ledger. Now, there's another thing that you must know. There is a fee to move money from one wallet to another. So if you purchase cryptocurrency on Coinbase or Binance or crypto.com, and you decide that you don't want to keep it on there, you want to move it to your ledger, there is a fee for that. And once it's on your ledger, if you want to move it back to an exchange because you want to liquidate it, you want to sell it, or maybe you want to invest in another currency, so you want to liquidate that one, you have to pay a fee, a mining fee to move it, or gas fee, should I say, a gas fee in order to move it to that other wallet. So a lot of people like ledgers just because of the security. You actually have physical access to your assets. You have it on a ledger. But a lot of people may not like it just because if you have to get access to those funds and you maybe want to liquidate, or you have an emergency that came up, a lot of things happen. We're human, so anything could happen. If you wanted to do that, you would have to pay a fee in order to move it back onto an exchange so that you can sell it. Or you can, I think there's a way that you can maybe link it. You can link it if you put it into your computer. I think there's a way that you can link it to your MetaMask and you can go through there because it's an external wallet. So I think you can do it that way as well. I've never sold anything on my ledger. Because once I put it on there and I figured out how much the fees were to move it back, I was like, no, never mind, I'm good. So I just left it on there, So I'm speaking because I've never sold any crypto off of my ledger. because all of my crypto that is on my ledger is not for sale. It is their long-term holding, okay? So those are the two ways that you can store and secure your assets, okay? The number 5 must-have skill set to have is skill set. You must know how to do this. You have to know how to maneuver in this new asset class. That is the number 5 thing that you have to have. You have to have the skill set. You have to learn what these terms mean. You have to sit down and actually commit to learning what this means. This is not a casino. It's not a gambling thing. This is not something to be taken lightly. This is life-changing, grown-up advice, okay? So those are the 5 things that I found to be very helpful for me when I first got started in cryptocurrency, and I hope that it's going to be helpful to you. I hope it gets you encouraged. I hope it gets you motivated. I hope it makes you want to get out there and crush your goals and expectations for this new asset class. If you found this video helpful and you like videos like this and you want to see more content like this, please make sure you thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend on your platforms, your neighbors, share it with whoever. And until next time, thanks for watching.